Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for a second time
to Eek and Adan Aren't Dating Episode 3.
Yes, to Eek and Adan Aren't Dating Episode 3.
We made it.
Most podcasts don't make it out. Episode 1.
It is kind of, Episode 1 is the rough one to get through.
Episode 1 is rough. 3?
3 is my favorite one I've ever done.
3's good. 3's good.
So, bro,
yeah,
what has been going on? You crashed out on social media.
Okay, yeah. By the way, Balls, I'm sorry if you could see him, but, you know.
What was that about? I called you. You're going crazy.
Yeah, my ex whore of a...
No. We can't do that. We can't do that. No.
My bad.
No, we're being cordial.
My bad. Okay. Cordial. Okay, you should have said that. My bad.
Yeah.
I thought we hated this bitch. That's my fault. That's my fault. I know. I'm just saying. I thought we.
All right. No, I think I'm out of that phase now. No, don't damage the mic.
My bad. I had it was a very hard breakup, and but you know what I emphasize more on the breakups? I feel like it's one of those things. Everybody goes through breakups, right? Yeah.
Yes,
but it's different whenever you process those emotions differently.
Yeah, probably maybe not the most healthy way.
Not the most healthy way. It's kind of, it's also deep rooted in trauma.
What do you self-medicate?
Yeah, so I drink.
Damn, and that makes it worse, probably.
That makes it worse. Yeah, it does.
And then you fucking crash the fuck out. Dude, I went back and looked, though, at all those posts you were fucking... There was like hundreds of comments, hundreds of likes.
Yeah.
And then they were all gone the next morning, so...
So, like, that's a good sign.
So, shout out to you for the growth, bro. Straight up. I'm glad to see you growing up out of that childish shit.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Is I called you. Or you called me. You called me?
Yeah.
And I didn't even remember until... 15 minutes ago before we started this podcast. That's what's crazy,
I know how forgetful you can be after 14 tequilas and a 12-pack of tall boys.
Dude, but I remember you called me, and then I answered.
I called you.
I called you. I called you, you called me.
I called you. Remember, you were fucked up.
I called you, yes, because I was fucked up. I was crashing out. And I remember when you called me, how I answered. I was like, hey, buddy, I'm not going to kill myself. That's what I said.
I'm glad you let me know because I feel like a lot of people thought you were going to kill yourself in that moment.
Because that's the first thing I told you. And I was very like, okay.
No, I just remember, I knew it was bad because I saw y'all at fucking Six Flags 3 weeks before with the family and everything. So I knew that probably the sudden like hard launch was gonna tear you the fuck up.
You guys are still listening, dude. Come on.
Adan has been
who the fuck we're talking about. We all know who we're talking about.
No, I asked him about who you were dating last time and you didn't tell him.
Nope. And she's a fucking whore. Sorry.
Nah, she's not.
Yeah, beautiful hair salon.
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We can't do that. No.
You're gonna edit that out?
Nah.
Better not, pussy.
I'm not gonna. But I'll just knowing that nobody watches this.
Okay, and nobody does. And I don't think we said anything bad, have we?
I mean, you did do the fucking horror part.
No, I meant that yo, bro, fuck that horror. Like bros, like dudes.
Like dudes do.
Like dudes do, Yeah. And guys, you know what I'm saying? One of your buddies, they go through a breakup, whatever. It could be, your nephew's mother. You'd be like, yo, man, fuck that horror, bro.
And we don't know if she's we don't know.
We don't know that at all. But I just like loyal. That's like loyal to the soil thing kind of sound.
Can I ask you the other thing?
Yeah.
I want to ask you about
that
podcast and what you think about that happening. Because I think that's a very interesting shift in culture. Nick Fuentes going on the Tucker Carlson podcast.
How did you sneak him in here?
No, I just want to know what you think about that. I want to know what you think. Because I think it's insane. That's the level of exposure I think is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I thought that was a guy that would be stuck on Instagram Reels forever.
Yeah, that is crazy. It is very crazy.
Now he's on the largest conservative platform.
Dog.
If you remember when Charlie Kirk got killed, though, I posted that thing that said, "You killed Charlie, now you get Nick."
Yes.
I thought it was a joke, bro.
Whoa.
It's not a joke. And people are not going to like Nick.
Dude, the Antichrist is coming, brother.
It's Peter Thiel, bro.
Dude, the Antichrist is coming.
I think it's Peter Thiel. You familiar with him?
Sean, please inform me more.
Okay, look, he founded PayPal with Elon Musk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's worth billions of dollars. So he starts this company called Palantir. Palantir makes domestic surveillance technology for the United States. They signed a huge contract to like blend all the medical records and arrest records, and they even have AI algorithms that can use it to like predict who will commit crimes and stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like crazy domestic surveillance. He also makes autonomous attack drones. Like he sent a ton of drones to Ukraine and stuff like that. So he's into those two things. And he also has recently done a 4-part lecture series on the Antichrist in California. a 4-part lecture on the Antichrist.
Dude.
And it's so hard to not tell you this without really mimicking where I heard it from, because I heard it from a bit that Tim Dillon did that was so funny. But I do feel like that information is actually insane, that a guy doing a lecture series on the Antichrist also does domestic surveillance technology and autonomous attack drones.
That's a bitch.
What you think what he did? My mouth is so dry.
Yeah. No, that was...
It would be so awesome.
There's the only beer... There's Coors Light in the mini fridge outside.
Hard.
This is... Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, here, Coors Light. Give my friend a Coors Light here.
We'll cut this little part.
Nah, keep it.
Nobody's watching this.
Part where we kiss. Bro.
Just us in the room.
We can't... This is...
What?
This is bad.
This ain't bad.
It's not bad.
No, you can talk about whatever you want.
I can talk about whatever I want. Right. No one's watching. No one's listening.
Nobody's watching this.
And even then, I don't think there's nothing,
I don't think I should go too deep on the breakup thing, because...
But yes, the emotions that we were talking about. And I feel like it's just crazy, because I've been thinking about this, like, for like, not just today, but like the past few days. Like, I've been thinking about this like a lot. Specifically like lust.
Like how you process things?
Yes. Like I was thinking about that like a lot. So please inform the people of what I would mean.
Oh, you?
No, about the oh, you a pussy and your bitches. No, about like the processing things and emotions and how other people process.
So I went to therapy for the first time today.
Which girl?
Yeah, because I do tend to get in like to a dark place when I really get down, and I get scared of myself kind of when I get in that place, because I feel like, one, it will always feel like that, and two, I don't want to feel like that, and that's not good. And so like, I went to therapy not because of the breakup or whatever, not necessarily like, oh, this is the one and only bitch ever, more just like because of how I reacted to it. I know that's not healthy, and when I run into shit like this in the future, I don't want to have to deal with it like this every time. Like, I want to like develop some type of setup. So I had a great friend who ended up setting me up with some like backdoor in to get me in super quick. Shout out to you. Yep, I signed up for the Wounded Warrior Project for their mental health program. They called me back today, and then I got also a mental health appointment with the VA. So
absolutely,
I'm gonna start putting a lot of effort into this, because I get codependent, and I'll warp my whole self around being like servitile to somebody, and I'll let it change how I am, and I got to figure out why I'm doing that.
Yeah, because like you said, emotions hit everybody differently. Like obviously I know you, but like it's like, it's like anything. Like how I'm easily one thing I related with like on that way is that I'm easily irritated for the smallest thing. Like some people like look it over and push it over, and they could be like, oh, whatever. Like I drop something, it's like, oh, whoopsie, and it just cleans it. I drop something, and it eats at me. It eats at me, dude. What the fuck? Bro, like, and I mean like for hours, dude. It's exhausting, and I don't know how to like not do that, or like just, and it's like, but it's like many little things like that. So And then that's just all like this is all trauma based, you know, from whatever, from childhood, from just growing up as adults, just all just trauma based.
I'm also on my 3rd week of going to church every Sunday.
Wow, I was gonna ask you about that. How is that? I was actually gonna ask you about that because of I remember you say you're gonna go to church with somebody. I was gonna let you're gonna go to church with somebody.
Oh yeah.
I never followed up.
So,
on
bro,
that.
let me talk to you.
Talk to me. Talk to me about what I did.
God meets you where you are, bro.
No.
God meets you where you are, and He knew how to get me into that church. So, yes, He did. Yes, He did, brother. Listen to me. So, a lot of people, I talked about going to church for the first time, and that was the most viral post I ever put of just text on my Facebook to like my people. So I know that people will know what I'm talking about on this. But they don't know the whole story. So I did go to church by myself for the first time, but check this out. So I was supposed to go. I talked to this girl, a beautiful Latina woman, really top tier. And so she had mentioned that she went to church, or she had went to church for the first time. And I was like, yo, I've been thinking about going. She was like, yo, come with me next weekend. And I thought, okay, sure. I've been like asking for like, give me a push. I really was asking God, give me some push to get into church. She asked me, I was like, this has to be it. So the night before we talk about going to church, whatever, it's like, all right, we're going to meet out there at 9:25. So I get up, I say, I'll text you when I'm on my way. 9:10, I text this bitch. I say, I'm on my way. Nothing, right? Nothing. So I get there. I'm there till like, it's probably 9:20. I call her. I'm like, hey, I was going to say, hey, yo, you coming? Or whatever. She doesn't answer. So at 9:25, I was like, dude, I'm already in my dress pants. I already got my nice shoes on. I got my golf shirt tucked in. I'm here. I just texted and said, all right, I'm going in. So hold up.
Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
So I've never been to church before in my life, by the way.
Yeah.
So I walk in, dude, by myself, not knowing what is going on. Very awkward during the music, but as soon as the pastor starts to pray, when it starts, bro, he hit me so where I needed to be hit. I just started crying in the middle of the church, bawling, crying. It was the most amazing experience. I went to a different church the week after. I went back to the original church this week. And it just goes to show, that's why I said God meets you where you're at. He knew, God made me how I am. So he knows my weaknesses. He knew to dangle hot Latina puss in front of the door of the church.
Lord knows my demons.
Lord,
thick Latino women.
He lured me right to the doorway, bro. And I'm so glad now.
My sins.
I'm so glad she didn't come in because I didn't know the songs and I've never been to church, so I didn't really know what to do and I felt awkward. Then I cried. So I was like, dude, I'm so glad this girl didn't fucking come. It happened exactly how it was supposed to happen. And that's my testimonial, actually.
And honestly, God bless that woman. And I think we talk about her. Oh, she has mental health issues. She is she is a light. She's just only pointed the other way.
She led me to the light.
She is. She's a light, but her light shines when you get further away from her. That's how you know your light dimmens whenever you're with her. But that little bit of light seems much more when you're on the other side.
Yeah, it was nice, man. It was nice, and I've been praying about lust a lot. I think that's the main demon that I have to conquer.
Is that like just a thing like in your 30s?
No, it's been my thing since I was like fucking 14, dude. Maybe whooping my shit like it stole something 11 times a day during the summer.
Yo. Okay. All right. Maybe like I meant like acknowledging it.
Maybe.
Because I think lust. I remember I was in elementary school. Beating my shit, bro.
Cranking hard.
Bro, in the library sometimes, dog.
That's nuts.
In the library, I had a problem. It was multiple times out of the day, dude. And I remember, I would jerk off before I could, produce any semen.
Yeah, of course.
So I was
just get the clear pre-cum.
Yeah, and then, so the first time I got semen, I was terrified, dude. First time I actually came, we're talking about coming. My bad. I hope you walked in. We talking about coming and shit.
He's used to it.
Yeah, he knows about our coming. Hey, yo. Pause. Pause. When I say he knows about art. Pause.
Dude, I was even thinking lust is like a reason that like this particular breakup has been so hard on me is because she is an exceptionally beautiful woman, and it's like I wonder how much of that just like that demon in me that wants that like lustful situation is like making me even more cling to it and more like possessive, and that I know that is something I rebuke it in the name of Jesus Christ.
And I mean it's gotta be because I feel like I would name I think the two worst feelings it's gotta be like grief, like grieving somebody that you lost, and then a breakup, right?
Yeah,
I mean, what like? Yeah, I mean, or where would you put going broke on there somewhere?
Nah, no, that's so freeing.
Is it?
No, only up from there, baby. Listen, here's why like death grief and breakup grief are different is because
for sure.
Death grief is like you have your initial boom. Breakup grief is like you have the breakup, you have the y'all text some, y'all have the y'all link up the fuck.
And you never know how long.
You have y'all live with each other on and off for 2 weeks. You have the family days out that you still do while you're broke up, and then all of a sudden you just I'm just saying that's why that's how all breakups go. All right, that's how all breakups go. And then they
sound like a specific one.
Pop out 2 weeks later with a whole new family.
All right,
that's how breakups go.
Some of them,
and so you have these waves of like having to go through certain shit, and then
and it's always there, Yeah, unless this person passes away, it's always there.
Yeah, you mean there's stuff in your house still? Is that what you were talking about?
There's stuff in my house still.
No, we're not. We're not. We're back.
I thought you were. My fault. But either way, I've been doing fine. Despite of all that.
You ran a fucking 5K, pussy.
I ran a half marathon.
Half marathon.
You or I ran Are we switching?
No, we can be us again.
Okay, we can be okay. Yeah, I ran a half marathon, dude. That felt amazing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That running community, bro. All of that shit, I get it, dude.
Y'all were up early with y'all's hair curly too,
bro.
Dude. Mad early.
We were. I woke up like literally like 5:30, whatever.
Pumped.
5:30, bro. And in that morning, man, whatever, played some music, and I made 2 boiled eggs and avocado and just mashed it up in a bowl and just put some salt on it. Ate that in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. Then I drive them I'm in Chattanooga at like 6. It's rainy, it's cold. I don't know if you ever heard the song Bombs by Fabulous, but it's so fucking hard. It's just like a like a kind of like a, I mean it's like a pregame song. It's like I'm back on my bullshit. Matter of fact, that was bullshit. I'm going back to back to back to back on my bullshit, like on a big like trumpet type beat.
On the way up there, that's what you're listening to?
When I get there, that's what they're bumping. That's what the DJ's bumping. So then I start playing that song, and then they're like, half marathoners, get to the line.
That's you. That's you like a motherfucker.
And it's raining, dude. It was rainy. It was muggy. It was cold.
Who wants it?
It was fucking cold, brother. I had my rain jacket on. I'm like, I can't run with this on. So I just took my rain jacket off. I tied up my hair in a bandana. I put my knee strap on, started my watch. It just fucking booked it, bro. Band-Aids on my nipples. Band-Aids on my nipples.
No, you did not.
Band-Aids on my nipples.
You're so soft.
Yeah. No, that compression shirt would have tore my nipples.
I got some rugged ass nipples. My shits would have been fine as fuck.
You do. Because bitches be pulling them bitches. Because bitches be pulling. Bitches pull my homie's nipples. That's why his shit's like that.
Dude, I didn't know I like my nipples touched till like very recently. It's the most feminine thing about me.
It feels good.
Yeah, dude.
It feels good though.
I was jerking off and I had a girl kind of rubbing my balls a little bit, and she said, "Do you like this?" and did it, and I was like, "No," and I was like, "Hold on,
wait a minute,
hold on,
wait a goddamn minute.
I actually might
do it again.
I got a question about the marathon. I wondered this.
Oh, okay, please go ahead.
All right, look. So your friends come to support you, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're there with you.
Yeah.
Half marathoners approach the line. Bang, y'all go. What are your friends doing now?
Hanging out until it depends how fucking slow you are.
Do you finish at the same spot you start?
Yeah.
Okay, that is good. That's good.
Yeah. So Yeah, so they go in it. So, like I said, depends on them. I finished with a time of 2 hours and 3 minutes. All my stats will be down here. So, I didn't lie, dude. I was 16 out of, so it was like 1,500 people. And I was at 428th place out of 1,500 people total. Out of my age group, 30 to 35, I was 69th out of 550.
Nice.
So, and like all of that will be there. I ran a 9-minute and 28-second pace mile. And so I put my heart in that motherfucker, dude. And but it felt so good, bro. Like I said, it's that stormy weather. The next thing you know, I'm just off.
Bro, it's crazy because TBH, if I looked at you and thought like half marathon, I would not think it.
What would you think?
I would think like landscaper or like your Home Depot parking lot.
No, I thought that was good.
No, dude, I would think like lifting. I would think lifting for sure. I would think like wrestling maybe, jiu-jitsu. But like runners typically got like a emaciated build.
Yeah, and to be honest, it felt good passing every single one of them kind of scrawny ass bitches out there, bro. Like I swear to God, I remember telling that to my little brother, and I don't think he understood what I meant, but that's what I meant. Is what I'm like when I'm like, dude, I don't. And I remember my brother was telling me this too. He's like, you mean fucking? There's like these guys running around, and they're just fucking Adan somewhere's out there, just chugging along,
flying by motherfuckers,
just like a fucking just the gorillas out there,
Dude, my run stamina is terrible. My run stamina is fucking, and it always has been.
It's bro. It's you got to keep going. It's as like just corny as it is. You just keep going. Bro.
I've never gotten the dopamine high from running,
bro.
Ever.
Dude,
I've never gotten it.
It feels so good, bro. It feels so good.
Compare it to a drug.
Oh,
something I might know,
dude. I think I don't know why I pointed. That was crazy. I think like ecstasy, bro.
Nah.
I think I would like Molly, dude.
If you
Oh shit, someone's robbing us.
I don't know, dude. Molly made my pupils shake. Does that happen after running?
I'm just saying, bro.
I might fuck around and
my legs shake, you know what I'm saying? Little mama. But no, anyway, it was really fun. It was awesome. It was actually like super like emotional. All that training, all that running, like doing it for a purpose. And then when you come back, because like, it's so dark and it's rainy, and so but next thing you know, you're running and you feel like it's been like 2 minutes. You look down, you just ran 4 miles. You're like, holy shit, I feel great. You keep running, and then first time running in a big group, so that helped a lot because I wanted to just keep smoking motherfuckers, keep going, and that helped a lot. Like passing people that like I remember seeing like in the beginning them taking off, and I remember like mile 9 I'm smoking you, Now I put 5 minutes on you.
Did it get hard? Or
Yeah.
like were you just real prepped?
I was real prepped. I was actually real prepped because honestly the only little bit of hard, and I don't even think it was that hard, was maybe the last 3 miles. But I really don't think it was that hard. It was kind of felt like a long run that I did here. Like those last 3 miles.
You practice doing half marathon? Yeah, have you ever done one?
That was my first one. I ran, the most I've ever ran was like 11 miles. I think like 12 miles. So I was like very close. But those 11, 12 miles were rough. But then I've ran 10 miles like pretty consistently. And that's always been like kind of like, that's like a run, like 4 miles, 6 miles, whatever.
I cannot fathom running that far.
Yeah. So like, so if it was like 3 to like 6 miles, that's like a run. And then it was like 6 to like 8 was like a long run. And then like 8 and up was like, that was a long run. 8 and 9 was like a medium run.
I treat running like I treat reading books. It's always something that I want to do and I know would make me better, but I'm just not going to fucking do it, bro. I'm not going to read a fucking book or go on a jog.
I tried and, but so.
To read?
Yeah, I read a little bit. But the running, so I stopped. So the half marathon, that was like a couple weeks ago. And so last week, it's been like a week since I haven't ran. And this week, I felt fucking bad. I felt antsy. I felt like irritated. I felt like just very like confused, very like super ramped up. And I'm like, fuck, I haven't ran all week. Like I don't like I'm used to like by now. I mean, yeah, I did the half marathon, so I had like a good week where I didn't need it, and now like I'm like I think my body needs
to run.
Yeah, and then it's been very, and I'm still right now I feel like a weird. It's like a weird withdrawal, kind of like you're withdraw from like caffeine or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're a person. Get it. No.
Yo, shout out to. Did we tell you a story about? How you got into the VA and the mental health and the sliding scale? Did we say that?
We hit all those things.
We did?
I think
so. Are you guys sure?
Multiple mental health appointments scheduled for the upcoming months. Dude, you know what we didn't talk about was I played a 99% Hispanic artist showcase show on Friday. No, I would say 99.
I wasn't there.
There was 2 other whites, and there was a couple urban gentlemen. And then it was mostly a Hispanic Starlight Studio crowd. Shout out to AI Bargo for a very cool 5-day stream.
Shout out to the Bargo-thon.
But yeah, so I asked Bazo before I went up. I was like, dude, I was like, I have an idea for a joke that will be so fucking funny. And so I told him, and he said, no, it won't. And I thought, okay, this is my sign, dude. I know comedy when I hear it, and this is a fucking banger. So 99% Hispanic crowd. I go up there, and I say, yo, I'm Eat the Freak or whatever. I'm out of Chatsworth, 2 million views, or 2 million streams in the last 3 years, so yada yada. I know that y'all came here to see a show, but I'm actually only here because ICE has a $50K signing bonus. And the crowd was just like, hey, yo, what? Pause. So I say, chill. It's comedy. I do a podcast. Look me up on TikTok. It makes sense. Yo, DJ, start the song. It's getting awkward. And then I rapped my ass off, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Nick Fuentes.
Like me?
No. But that guy, that's, yo.
Tell them how they kind of fucked you over when you play music.
Oh yeah. I think I told that part where I was trying to get him to play the music in the background. Then it was taking a long time, so there was a long awkward pause where I'm just on stage after the ICE joke, and I didn't really have more than 30 seconds of that material prepared. So he did kind of fuck me over. And then I was the only rapper there that didn't just rap over their MP3. I actually had performance tracks, and so they had the mics all turned down very low, so you couldn't actually hear the artist. And so he tried to turn mine up. Then I got hella feedback, and it was like,
Yeah.
Y'all aren't used to real rappers?
They're not, bro. It was streaming. It was streaming. It was the kids. No one does that anymore, man.
Yeah, I be feeling like every time I do a performance, like I owe people something. I want to give them a little version that's a little different, a little,
Yeah, it's a good thing because we have a beat on right now to close out the show, ladies and gentlemen. This has been episode.
We cannot close the show with freestyle, though.
Well, someone's have to figure something out.
How long we been into this one?
We into this
28 minutes.
Oh my bad. Do you have something else you want to say?
No.
Are you sure?
You've been watching Candace Owens?
Ladies and gentlemen.
She been releasing
ladies and
screenshots.
Gentlemen, this
Her and Charlie
been
Kirk
it.
were fucking, dude.
This is it. This has been it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys.
All right, thanks for watching. Nick and Adan aren't dating.
But are we?
I mean, we be going on trips together. We be talking for an hour at a time.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys. We will see you. I don't know, next week when we do something to our bodies.